In today's video, I want to share something personal, something deeper than fame, awards, or hit songs. This is about the times I had to prove people wrong, the moments I fell and had to rise again, and the ways I turned criticism into fuel. And I want you to know something important before I begin. You have that same power inside you. No matter who doubts you, no matter who tries to stop you, you can rise beyond every expectation. I didn't start as a superstar. I wasn't born famous, and I definitely didn't have crowds cheering for me in the beginning. I was just a girl from Pennsylvania who loved music more than anything. I dreamed of becoming a country singer, even though people around me didn't think that dream made sense. From an early age, I heard things like, "You're too young, you're not good enough. This industry is impossible, and girls don't make it that far." In school, I was the kid who didn't fit in. People made fun of me for writing songs, for carrying around notebooks full of lyrics, for loving music the way I did. They wanted me to be normal, but my dreams were louder than their doubts. I didn't want to fit in. I wanted to become who I was meant to be. When I was 11, I went to Nashville with a demo CD and walked into every record label I could find. I was just a child hoping anyone, would give me a chance. Every single label told me no, and I still remember how that felt. It was heartbreaking. But instead of giving up, I made myself a promise: I'm not going to stop until I belong here. I chose to believe in myself when no one else did. And that's what I want you to remember too. Someone else's no doesn't define your future. Sometimes the world says no just to see how strong your yes really is. I took every bit of pain and rejection and turned it into motivation. I practiced guitar for hours. I wrote songs nonstop. I tried to get better every single day, and slowly all those closed doors started to open. My first album came out, then the next and the next. My songs reached people. They connected with my stories. They filled arenas, and my shelves filled with awards I once could only dream of. But the truth is, the trophies weren't the real victory. The real victory was turning my heartbreaks, bullying, pressure, and fears into something beautiful. My weaknesses became my strength, and yours can too if you're brave enough to turn your pain into power. But fame doesn't protect you from doubt. Sometimes it increases it. Even after I became successful, the criticism got louder. People judged my personal life, my dating life, my lyrics, even my personality. There were jokes, memes, and comments that stung. Headlines twisted stories, rumors spread. And yes, there was a time when people tried to cancel me entirely. I was pushed down hard, and I could have stayed there, but I didn't. I took a step back, I healed, I rebuilt myself, and then I came back stronger than ever. When I released Reputation, it wasn't just an album. It was my way of saying, you can't break what you didn't build. And that's the kind of belief I want you to have in yourself. When people try to tear you down, rebuild yourself with twice the strength. One thing I've learned is that it's okay to change. I started in country music, then moved into pop, then explored folk music. I re-recorded every album I had ever made to reclaim my art. I reinvented myself again and again because I refused to let the world put me in a box. You don't have to stay the same version of yourself either. You can evolve, you can grow, you can rewrite your story whenever you want. People will always talk, they will always judge, but their opinions don't dictate your destiny, your choices do. My journey taught me something simple: you have the power to prove people wrong. The people who said I wouldn't make it, I proved them wrong. The people who laughed at me, I proved them wrong. The people who said my career was over, I proved them wrong. And if I can do that, so can you. Every time someone doubts you, let it push you forward. Every time someone says you can't, let it fuel you. Your past doesn't define your future. Your mistakes don't erase your potential. You are the author of your own story. So if you feel unseen right now, if you feel underestimated, if you feel like no one believes in your dreams, please remember my journey. Remember every rejection, every rumor, every time I was pushed down. Remember that I had to disappear for a while just to rebuild myself. And remember that every comeback I made was stronger than the last. Tell yourself, I have the power to prove people